What was most interesting to me was the idea not of a massive social media presence, but the reality that in the course of the campaign, the culture of social media and of what they called digital democracy was to transform and was transforming politics and the nature of political discourse.
For social issue referenda, I'm echoing in a weird way, sorry. For social issues, we're going to see that personal stories are much more important and much more central. Social media suits them very well, and video is a particularly good medium for them as well. So there's, as I said, it's important, I think, if you're designing these campaigns in the future, to think about those, what we call affordances of different channels, that different kinds of social media do different jobs better or worse than others. And I think you can find things that will fit any campaign, but especially where it's an emotive social issue, having real people talk to you in a very honest way is so important, and that's what, you know, most of these campaigns were about, really, at their heart.
We live increasingly in a post-fact age in politics, and the contempt with which people like Gove treated experts is not just it's not just an incidental disgrace, but it's a feature of this age of campaigning, and perhaps it is something to do with the digital age. Success online is based on what somebody in America has called truthiness, and Trump has given his attacks on experts. He says always everyone is an expert online. A variation of the old cartoon adage that online nobody knows that you're a dog. Myths are amplified and unanswerable online because of what somebody has already said, what's called the echo chamber effect, the self-reinforcing nature of much online discussion. We hear only what we want to hear, what we choose to hear. There is a critical role. The critical role of the media is substantially undermined as a form of honest broker in discussions, though of course that applies to some media and not so much to others. And I just wanted to quote from an academic, Zeynep Tufekci, who I think is Turkish, and I hope he's not in jail at the moment. But anyway, he spoke of the rise of Trump. He says it's actually a symptom of the mass media's growing weakness, especially in controlling the limits of what is acceptable to say.